Welcome to the locker. Season 6, episode 36. I'm A White. Along with my man V Styles. Apologies for late arrival. Which I guess we always get apologies for late arrival. I know what some of y'all thinking. That's fine. I would think the same thing. I would crack a joke about as a comedian, but StreamYard always updating everything. So when I get ready to come on, got 15 minutes to spare. You got to update this, got to send this back, whoop-de-whoop. A lot of stuff had to go down. Had to re-register some things, but we are here nonetheless. And I'm really going to mute my voice on a lot of things. I'm going to let Van lead the show.
Oh, whoa. This one, well, I guess we don't talk about... We don't talk before the show anyway about what we're going to do. What is this? Wait. What? What?
No, it ain't worth it. I didn't, like I said, what do we got to talk about? I mean, we could talk about the Louisville loss in basketball. We could talk about how good our volleyball team is doing. We could talk about how good our football team is doing. A lot of people don't really want to talk about that.
Whoa, Anthony, wait a minute. See, I'm going to just be honest with you. And people going to get mad at me.
Nah. I told you I wasn't going to let people get mad at me. So if people mad at me and you both, then we ain't going to have no show. So, no, you can't.
Okay. All right.
No, go ahead and do what you're going to do, man. Go ahead.
I'm going to say this. Tom Leach got me on Monday. But as the old saying goes, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Indeed.
So Mr. Leach hit me with my outro, talk about the women's volleyball team. Y'all, if y'all are not watching volleyball,
Skinner's winner
right now. I promise y'all. And the great thing about it is my daughter started playing this year, first time ever playing volleyball. She's liking it. And now it's just even got me more in tune because now I'm not just looking at it. I'm actually trying to learn because my daughter's playing, trying to get the intricacies of the things that, I know volleyball a little bit, the umbrella of it, but seeing how, because I watched some games and with the good officials, like the officials were saying that they were out of order on the court because there's a certain position you have to be, even though you are a right-hander, you like to hit off the right side. If you're on the left side, there's a procedure you have to go through to get you on the right side.
Right.
So to see these girls to now look at the small, fine details, this team is amazing. This team, I'm gonna say this as a non-true diehard volleyball team. I think this team is better than the national championship team. I think with the depth, with two hitters, two dog hitters. I mean, I'm gonna say this. I thought Brooklyn was great last year, but getting Miss Hudson on here to balance it out, dude. Then they got a freshman center, which I thought we're gonna have issues because we lost our center. We got a freshman center, but
we lost to that one last year? Do you know who we lost to? I'm trying to figure out. Because we only lost number one, and I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, we lost to Pitt. We lost to Nebraska.
But I'm saying you saying they're better than that one. I'm trying to figure who that one loss was that championship year. That's why I didn't know if you knew that. I'm looking it up now.
It had to be Nebraska. Did we not play them that year early?
Hold on, I'm there now. Boom, boom, boom. Florida.
Ooh.
But it was a bunch of cancel. We canceled South Carolina's with Texas A&M. We canceled some. So yeah, we won 24 and 1. Florida.
The next year we started.
That's why Florida was expected winner. And that's why that Florida and Texas match, that was last week, right? Middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I watched a little bit of that. Texas took care of them, but they had Florida projected to win SEC this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we lost so much last year.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
But like I said, if you're saying they better, you might be right.
I'm gonna tell you this. As a guy who has watched volleyball, I know when a team has one elite outside hitter, that team goes far because you just can't stop them, right? But then there comes a time when you face a team that has the ability to put up a double block to your side and then single the other side. If they are an elite defense, it can control you a little bit. When you have two elite outside hitters, when they can hit from the back line, I don't know. Now, I have watched Nebraska and I have watched Pitt. Shit, they're good too. But I don't know, man. There's something different about this team. And
we had Nebraska down 2-0.
Yeah. Yes.
So I think we done learned. I think we done grew over that. Now Nebraska might have grown as well.
Well, the Nebraska a reverse sweep our ass. Yes, dude.
But I'm saying we jumped out and you started getting Hey, what you doing? Hey, what you doing after this? You going 2 keys?
Right.
You might have been off of that, man.
Right. When you sweep, Texas is legit. Yeah. When you sweep Texas on the road
after a loss,
after they lost Texas A&M, right, dude. When you sweep a team, it's something to beat them 5 sets, even 4. But to go 1, 2, 3, shit. That dude, this team. I'm gonna tell you this: the women's sports on UK campus is off the heezies.
Rachel, get your girls together. Rachel, come on.
Because the women's track team is going to be great again, too. So
keep throwing shade at my girl, Rachel. And I know you ain't throwing shade.
I just said, you're the one that brought her up.
Because that's my people, man. That's
what I'm saying.
She might not even know that. If I approach her in public, she's like, hey, who are you? But I consider my people, and I support the program. And you know who won't do that? Skinner won't do that.
Ooh.
Skinner know me. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. No, Rachel. No, she very well may recognize me or whatever. But no, dude, but I just want to get that straightened out. But you're right, man.
Women's sports are hitting out the park.
You're right.
Women's soccer killing it.
Yeah.
Women's basketball, dude. Women.
They talking about winning the championship. And I say, hey, man, you gonna say that here on live radio? It's funny what different sports can say on live radio.
Right.
Or just say in general. Like, because when we played, man, they used to muzzle us. When Mummy came, you know how Mummy was. Mummy had bravado.
Right.
He wanted everybody to see his offense. I was talking shit to Jacquez Green one day when we was playing them. Yeah, they went off. Man, we went off. But the point was, you can't say that. Now, mind you, Spurrier, his players, everybody. So I got, man, I understand they had experienced success before, but you still got to let them people pump their chest out. Like, you got to have if the whole thing is, lunch pay, I'm going to go to work and do my job. Be old Eeyore. Hey, I'm just, what do you say? What do Eeyore always say? I'm glad that you noticed me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore.
Oh
my God.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, point being is, so no, I love the there you go back. There you go back and south. But that's what I was. It's just kind of. Like I said, there's nothing I don't like about it. Like I said, I got to meet all the gymnasts. That had them on the shows. Then went and did events with them. UK hoops, man, they talk more trash in a little bit, man. I want to go to when they practice to see what I can do at damn near 50, because I got a little something. But no, I like it, man. They, But I've always been on the male side. Like we've always been cool with the basketball team. I'm obviously cool with the football team. But I'm like, man, these women, like, they ain't getting on that. And dude, they nice. Like you said, they nice. But when you so strong, because our basketball program so strong, so strong, then the football program is really strong, making improvements. It's like, if basketball's doing good, they not worried about nothing else. But football is the first sport. So when football comes along, if we're doing good in football, they don't care about nothing else. Right. Basketball season come around, we intertwine. Because in 98, when we was doing good in football, went to the bowl game, the basketball team rolling along. Ah, man, us and the basketball team, man, there we was, man. We were taking over this city. We was doing our thing. Point was, basketball team won the national championship. We went to the Outback Bowl, played against Penn State, which the next year was preseason #1 team, and we should have beat their asses. Mummy wanted to show off his offense. Right. The script. Point. So you're right. The female sports, that's why on Sunday morning sports talk, 9 to noon every Sunday morning, 6:30 WLAP. That's why we represent them. Because we got a lot of stuff going on, and you're missing the boat if you don't really pay. Because if you put all your eggs in football and basketball, and things don't go right in football, things don't go right in basketball, you miss the opportunity to see Kenny Brooks and his people, Craig Skinner and his people. You missing some opportunities to people who's doing remarkable things. If you call yourself a UK fan,
Lonnie Green in the track team, Rachel with the sock. Dude, the basketball team, Anthony, have you ever stopped watching a basketball game mid-second quarter because you're like, man, ain't no sense in me wasting my time? Anthony, they're in the second quarter, dude. Whatever, upstate, whatever. Didn't score a point in the second quarter. And it was late. It was deep in the second quarter. I'm like, man, why am I watching this? And I'm like one of those. If I was in the stands, I would have left at second quarter.
Well, if you're the home team, you want to see the beatdown.
Nah, it was a waste of my time, man. We were so much better, dude. I was upset that the first quarter we let them score 11 points. Anthony, I was upset that they scored 11 points in the first quarter. I was upset. I'm like, how y'all give up? Watching the game, like, how y'all gave up 11? Then they said, shut your ass up. All right, you mad at 11? All right, we just gonna let the motherfuckers score. I'm like, all right, then. I ain't want it that bad.
So honestly, I'm really burnt out on talking UK athletics.
Okay.
Because I said our fan bases. I guess I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say I'm really. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't like people inboxing me. I don't like people at me.
Whoa!
I don't care about your damn opinion.
People
like,
okay,
put it like this: Danny Glover, and Color Purple. I was a little child.
I thought you were gonna say Danny Glover from something else. You said you in the color. Dude.
Hey, as a kid, if I could tell Danny Glover what I thought about him, which is a character,
right?
Same as Ryan Lemon on KSR. Ryan Lemon is Ryan Lemon's my guy. So point being is, when y'all inboxing people, and we said this on Sunday. Damn, was it? That seems so long ago. And Jeff Drummond, I apologize to you if you got caught up in any webs of anything I said or the direction the show went. Because Jay Drum kept it 100. The point was, when we talk about if you want the football team to be this way, we got to do this and the other for the football team. People are saying I'm drawing the wedge. I love basketball. I like playing football because it got me a bunch of avenues. I love basketball. I love basketball.
Stop, y'all. I want you to understand, y'all. I'm going to sit here. We're going to stamp this 8:24. Well, 9:24 your time. Anthony would have rather been a NBA star than an NFL star. This MFer tried out for Tubby Smith basketball team. Well, he didn't try. He wanted to try out. He wanted to try out. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to understand this. This motherfucker is a starting running back in SEC, and there's an open trial, and he's trying to go try out for the basketball team, the football team. Come on, y'all. So this man is basketball first. I just want y'all to understand that. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but it's just the thing that you and I are fans. We both football fans. We talk about volleyball. We talk about softball. We talk about gymnastics. We talk about everything. And I want to see the program prosper. However, if men's basketball wins, now if we make a comment that our football team does need a little bit more money, I'm not saying basketball, however that goes, but as a manager of a program or a director of a university, you got to balance it with how you see best. And if you already got the best product I know I'm not gonna go on no tangent. That's why I don't even want to say it, because I can't keep it out of my mouth. If you go, pause. If you go, if you got the best product in the country, do you need to water it as much as, because Kenny Brooks is gonna do his thing. Craig Skinner gonna do his thing. Rachel, come on, you gotta help me out, man. I'm trying to, help me out, baby girl. Rachel gonna do their thing. And I know gymnastics my point is, so when I start pointing out, if my weakest point is football, financially, let's talk about football. Everybody takes this, I'm saying we should take money from basketball to football. No. Y'all want to get rid of the winningest coach in the conference, who now turned in the table on y'all monkey asses, and y'all don't like the Florida wins. Oh, now we got to keep them. I'm not saying take any money from basketball to make football better. Give football a little money. Okay. Maybe Stoops pays Zach Calzada. Zach, why you over there? Matter of fact, we ain't had a show since that, have we? Point is, if we put money into football, I think everybody be happy. I am saying, when we, in 98, the year we went to the Outback Bowl, New Year's Day Bowl, and that was our goal at the beginning of the season, the basketball team won a national championship. Wayne Turner, Ron Mercer. Was Ron still there?
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of them dudes like, man, so they was like, so they told us, this was in 98, y'all, next year, y'all got it. We're going to do it back. We're going to do it again. So we was all on the same type of thing, same type of day. I'm saying there are people paid to make these decisions. Our football team is doing a lot with less. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. Okay, so now we lost Louisville. Man, we wasn't in that game, no parts. And I was watching it while partaking in libations and other things. So I don't have a whole lot of details to it. I'm not saying, so I posted something, I posted some cryptic stuff just because I'm just like, dude, why can't all the programs do well? Or why can't we want all the programs to do well? Mark Stoops, okay, so Mark Stoops has busted up Florida's head, and I'm going to let you go for a second so I can recompose myself. That dude, the lumps we took against Florida, how much joy did you take in? No, because the year before I came, y'all had them on the ropes, right? Dorian? Or was that 93?
Yes, that was 93. No, the year before you came, they beat us 70-something. That's 94, if I remember correctly. Because one of those years, hold on. Let me see your eyes. One of them years we held under 60 points. One of my years we held under 60. And I think that was my senior year.
But point was, why does it seem you and I and people love us? Hopefully people love us. AJ Drum, man, I apologize to you, man, for bringing you into whatever but did we not relish that victory more than anybody else? Hey, hold on.
Bro.
This is sum it up for you. If any of y'all watch Friday, and if you have not watched Friday, go watch Friday and watch at the end when Craig whooped Debo's ass. His ass, that's what it was like. Debo was bullying the whole city, the whole movie.
Belt the ass. That was belt the ass. Oh, this is what's so bad about that belt to ass, right? Oh, I got something too I want to say, and I don't have it up, but I was going to broadcast about this. I might give a snippet of what I'm going to say. Anthony, that could have easily been 49-52-0.
Yeah.
Hear me? I want to. We scored when we were at our worst. At least we put points on the board against Florida. It wasn't many. 3, 7, 6, whatever. At least it was something. We could have beat them motherfuckers 52-0.
Whatever you wanted. Whatever. Hey, I kid you not. I'm pause real quick. So Couch used to be like, we going to I bullshit you not. When we was whooping somebody, hey, you want to score? And I'm like, nah, man. Let them little young joker get some. No, I'm dead ass. Like he called me on the scene, angle route or whatever. Man, nah, let them get some work, man. Like, I just want to win the big games. And if you look at my stats, all my stats are in big games. Like Vanderbilt, I ain't do nothing. EKU, I ain't do nothing. UConn, like all Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, all my stats came in big games. But the point was, yeah, when we go back to that, let's
and that was Anthony. That was what I was gonna say. I did a calculation, Anthony, and I think our defense right now, Anthony, on paper is giving up 30 points a game.
Our defense?
Yes, our defense is 28 to 30 points a game. Yep. All right.
It can't be.
Hold on. No. I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna look up the stat right now. I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna give you an adjusted stat, and it shouldn't be that way. I'm looking it up right now. No, yes, Anthony. If you take out, if you take out the offense giving up touchdown, you know who that counts towards? It counts to the defensive stats. Right. Even though we ain't on the field, the points scored by the other defense comes out on all defensive stats. And I had I got on the spreadsheet, Anthony.
Okay, I got you.
If you take away that bullshit, this defense is giving up 16 points a game. Guess how many points are giving up in the SEC? 16 points a game. Hold on. Guess how many points? Oh, it's 24 now? Oh, yeah, all right. I'm sorry. Before the 2 shutouts, it was 30-something. I knew before the 2 shutouts, it was 30-something. Anthony, this defense is giving up in conference less than 17 points a game. And we've only won. Hold on. And I'm adjusting that for the points the offense gave, because that's 21 points against South Carolina. That's 14 points against Tennessee. Is it 3 points? No. 10 points against Texas. 7 points last week.
Right.
So them shutouts. So for everybody talking about defense, and I know the Tennessee game wasn't our best, but that wasn't the defense. That was the 2 corners. This defense from day fucking one has balled out.
That's what I told you last year. That I expect them dudes to give up 12 points a game. one touchdown, field goal, some. But no,
and if you look at it, what we gave our stats be better if it wasn't non-conference. So we gave up too many points to Toledo and Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
If you shut them out, dude, we talking about low teams. And in those two games, those were true points. That wasn't always a problem, except a safety. That was Calzada safety against Toledo. Yes, Toledo. He gave up the safety first game. Them are only two. Those are the points that those teams didn't score on their own. All the rest of them, they were true points on the defense. I know a couple of them were late in the game. We gave Eastern Michigan a late touchdown because the backups win. I think we gave them a late touchdown in Toledo because the backups win. But they still was on our defense. This defense, y'all, want y'all understand, is balling out.
Here's the question I got. This is the question. This is where the question lies for me. And this is where, like I said, I'm a huge UK fan now because I'm invested in the program all the way across. Because I wear UK everywhere I go. So whenever I present it, people will be like, oh, so no. I represent Skinner. I represent Lipset. I represent every sport program. Like I know now if they say you play football, okay, I got a little bit more passion for football because I played and I know how hard it is to win. I love basketball and I love the program, our history, the story history. Here's the thing, man. Like we want to be good. We want to be recognized across the board, no matter what event you go to. Can you imagine what's that called? Not the Governor's Cup. Is it called the Governor's Cup?
Yeah, what Louisville?
No, the thing where all your sports are achieving at a certain level, academically and athletically.
The America's Cup?
It ain't the Governor's Cup, huh?
Is it America's Cup?
Nah, I can't think of the name of it. But my point is I want to achieve at that level. But if somebody says, I want this to do
Director's Cup.
Director's Cup. Yep, Director's Cup, yep. So it's the same thing as when people talk about spring games or the blue and white games, spring games of football, is if your defense dominate, should your coach be happy? If your offense dominate. But so my whole point is there may be only a few people in media that cover, everybody's just covered everybody will highlight a score on a game in Olympic sports. Everybody, if UK basketball wins, they embellish and tell about I ain't gonna say embellish. They love what everybody does. As I do, Jasper went 0 for 4. My nephew, man, they was on his head. Man, I wanted to jump in and say something, but I'm like, I can't do that. You have bad, and his daddy knows you have bad games, you have good games. My point is, so if you're in the media, now I'm a player that's in the media, so I understand the passion behind the product I'm putting out, as well as what I want to be understood from our fan base. If you're gonna cheer for me, cheer for me. Don't boo me if I have a bad game. That's not how it goes. I don't have kids. If you boo my kids, I don't know what I would do. Like that's why I'm glad I don't have kids. So I ain't whatever. Point being is, so if I say that, dude, our football team is a little bit support away from y'all want 9 or 10 wins, man, get us a couple big dogs in here because as Van stated, Van shows y'all we had a highly NFL roster last year that people were supposed to be drafted high. Some of them didn't or whatever. Some people fell off. Some people, there was injuries like Maxwell. But point being is this football team is right or better. When I told y'all asses coming into the season that these guys are going to play harder. They playing harder. Now imagine you getting guys who are going to play harder. And I ain't gonna say money because apparently everybody worried about money. If y'all want our football team to be successful, you can't just sit back and tell them, y'all need to play harder. You need to do this, you need to do that. No, unless you take your ass out there and do it. I don't want to hear it. They are going out there doing it. We just need a couple more Jimmys and Joes. It may cost money. Not getting into the money thing. Mitch Barnhart, I don't care about the money. You do whatever you do with your money. My bills are paid. My lights are on. See? I support your program. I support you. Not anymore, but I did. So point being is, I want our basketball team to do well. I want our football team to do well. I don't know how the money's divided. So when people in the media say, well, Mark Stoops ain't the next guy. If Mark Stoops leave and we keep this mediocrity of funneling money into football, Mark Stoops has took this program to I'm going to quit after this because I want you to get your head bashed in. The next level, we have the Jimmys and Joes, right? We had Deion Walker, we had Maxwell Harrison, we had Brock Vandegrift. I'm not saying that Brock and Chip and them didn't pan out, but we had dudes. Dane Keith, Barry and Brown, we had dudes. Now maybe they weren't coached right. I'm saying, but everybody's mad because Mark can't take us to the next level. You think he's gonna take you to the next level without the support? That support, fan support, it ain't no, hey, good game. And it ain't no saying I'm not going to no more games. Okay, so we done figured some things out. True or false? Cutter, okay, seems to be the guy. Him and Bush seem to be getting on. Now, I don't know if Bush gonna return or not. I don't know if Mark gonna return or not. I don't even know if Cutter gonna return or not. Jason Patterson probably gonna return. So, okay, we turning the corner now. It's gonna be the same budgeting issue. We not gonna pay. But the fan base want him going to bring somebody else in to do something that's never been done, and we not going to fund it. So I just stumbled upon this thought process, and it's been said by a lot of different people. Now, the inside people don't like that I say this, that our football team may not be prospering because they don't have the financial support. I ain't even going to say financial, just the support in general. We getting the guys in here. Van, here's something I want you to ponder. I want you to talk about. Everybody said, "Oh, that was a weak Florida team. They so and so." When you lose your coach, you're not playing for the coach no more. You playing for another roster position. You are going to be motivated. That motherfucker held me back. Let me. Hey, they're the fire you was like I was on the team. Hey man, let me get. So, but no, not our fan. Oh, that team was terrible. Auburn was the worst team. We have never beat Florida like that ever. It don't matter. The Alabama team we beat that everybody covered was 4-7.
What's up? Yeah, right. Right.
But we beat Alabama that year. Their coach got fired because that was one of their worst seasons. Like, point being is, if y'all want the football team to prosper, I'm not saying it costs money. I'm not telling Mitch Barnhart to do it no money. I'm not telling no fans what to do with y'all money. But stop coming at these people as if we not putting no product out there, because I feel like this team was going to shut down 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they didn't. I read y'all little shit. If they somehow come up with these last 3 wins, you better not say a motherfucking word to me. I'm blocking you on here, not on my social media, because I don't got a lot of followers. So yeah, only people who follow me is family and friends. I'm blocking y'all on here.
Damn, dude, that's so much to unpack there. I'm gonna start it with this one. And this is the shit I hate. Because when we do it, it's looked down upon or it's not received like it should. Whereas the other way around, it's poo-pooed on. Anthony, 2 weeks ago, were we not 2-5? Were we not the Florida and Auburn before we played Florida and Auburn?
Yeah.
Did we fucking quit? If we would have been like, well, I guess we suck, so those games don't matter. No, but when we win, as Mark Bergen said, what? What Mark Bergen say? A win is half, a loss is double.
It's like better than losing.
It's like, dude, Anthony, I don't care what anybody says. If you go on paper and you go position by position, Florida was more talented than us in probably 90% of one-on-one positions. If you look at it from that standpoint, those guys have talent on their team, but we are a team. You go to the Auburn game. Auburn has talent on that team. And my goal to this, I said this too on my own thing, is that the quarterback position matters. I hate it when people say Hugh Freeze sucks. Do you not remember what Hugh Freeze did to Alabama when he was at Ole Miss? Do you not remember what Hugh Freeze did at Liberty when he made his comeback? The difference at Hugh Freeze right now is he has not been able to identify a quarterback, and he's a quarterback whisperer. He can't identify the right quarterback. I'm going to go to this. This is why Cutter Bowl is so important. This is why finding the right quarterback is so important. Vanderbilt is Vanderbilt because of Diego Pavetta. Period. Not only his performance, his arrogance and confidence that oozes through the whole locker room. The boys on defense play with a swagger that they have never had. Even when they was good when we were playing. They chippy, they chirping, they talking, they arrogant. I'm like, man, y'all was 7-6 last year. Ain't like y'all won 10 games last year. But their level of, they are in it because of the quarterback. Cutter Boley is our Diego Pavetta. Is he as good as a guy who's been in the same system for 4 years? Not yet. But he brings confidence to this entire team. He makes the defense, because we ain't got to be perfect. He makes Bush, because we can be in third down. Anthony, what we talked about last 2 years? We got to be on 3rd and 5. We got to have we got to know what we're going to do on.
Convert. Yep.
Dude.
Convert.
Anthony. So then, you would know this as a play caller. If you can convert on any 3rd down, but you worried about 1st down? Fuck, we ain't get no yards on 1st down. We need to get 5 on 2nd down. Are you worried about 2nd down? Because if I go 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, and convert them on a consistent basis, man, I can look. What 1st down? And what I want to win on 1st down? Well, back in the day, man, I better run inside zone because I got to at least get 2 to 3 yards. And if we pass it and we don't complete it and we get in the 2nd 10, now we behind the chains and our team ain't good enough to pass the ball and get 5 yards on 2nd and 10 and give me a 3rd. Fuck, what am I going to do? We ain't in that situation. You know why? Because we got Cutter Bowl. The quarterback makes such a big difference on any team in college football now. It is insane how this game has gotten to this level. But the Jackson Arnolds not being good, the reason why Auburn's not good. The DJ Lagway not being good is why Florida's not good. Nussmeier being injured and not being good is why LSU is not good. You want me to go down the line? It all starts with the guy who takes the ball every snap. There's only 2 guys on the team that touch the ball every snap, the center and the quarterback. That's it. When a quarterback is playing subpar, your team is not going to be good. I don't care how good your defense is. Look how good Auburn's defense is. If you don't have the right quarterback, your team is doomed for failure.
Let me look something up, man. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't really trying to get in this whole thing. Like I said, I just
why are you looking at me? I'm gonna say this. Know what's crazy is the narrative that's thrown around. Like, you know, the narrative that was about Arch Manning. Arch Manning sucks. Arch Manning is top 6 in the conference in passing yards. But he's not number 1 because everybody has him Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. So now it looks like he has a bad season, right? Because he's not Heisman Trophy winner. He's having a damn good season for a first-year quarterback. That's the same thing that comes to us. Know the narrative? Oh, well, y'all lost 4 games in a row. Well, fuck, who would he lose to? We lost to Texas, Georgia, and Tennessee. That South Carolina game was a bullshit game. But them other 3, did y'all expect us to win those games? Right? When we talked, Anthony, preseason, what did we say? I said we'll win 6, a chance to have 7. To win 7, you got to be 3-1 after first 4 games. You know why? Because I knew we had a chance to make some noise at the end. This season has gone as predicted, except the South Carolina game. But now when the season irons out, and I said this here, if we beat Florida, we are beating Vanderbilt. And this is why I'm going to give y'all the insight of why I said that. Now, it didn't work out like I thought it would, but here's the reason why. Diego Pavea is a quarterback that makes plays with his legs. He extends plays. He makes it difficult on defense because you can't surround him and expect to get sacks. You better bring his ass to the ground. Know why I said that we could beat Vandy? DJ Lagway, similar quarterback. Guess who else is a similar quarterback? Tennessee Tech. So the thing about a defense is when you can prepare 2 weeks in a row for it's probably going to be a similar game plan. By the third game, you locked in with how we got to maintain and control a mobile quarterback. After this Tennessee Tech game, we should be able to they are not as good as Diego, but I think the defensive line will have an understanding on we can't go past Diego. You can't get 2 guys right behind each other where there's 2 A gaps, 2 escape routes for him. We got to do our job with keeping him in the pocket. He's not the tallest. We got pretty decent sized defensive linemen. Getting your hands up. It is better for him to throw the ball in the pocket than it is for him to start scrambling. And I think going through these last 2 games is going to benefit the defense more than people understand. Thank you, Jane.
Then you do understand, as we see here on the screen, you do understand that. Let me see how many people have lost their coaches. Auburn, Arkansas, South Carolina, they holding out. We still got our Florida loss there, LSU loss there. Like, dude, a lot of people only got 2 wins. Now,
no, not in this conference. Impossible. No, everybody won 6 games.
2 wins ain't nothing in this conference, man.
I thought everybody won 6 games in this conference. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Boy, man. So that was something that was brought up the other day. Where is my?
Well, hey, hold on. Before you go, that's 1. Hold on. Go back down. Go back down to the 2 win. Go up a little bit. Go back right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's Anthony in this conference right now. Anthony, there's 8. Half the teams in this conference only have 2 conference wins.
Yeah.
Whoa! Half the teams in the conference has 2 conference wins. Guess what Tennessee has? 3. Huh?
Yeah.
Wait. Tennessee is 500 in the conference? Whoa, Drink only has 2 games in the conference. I thought Drink was the next coming. Whoa. How many wins does Beamer have?
Who?
Beamer. You know the little short guy that whoa.
Hey, no, now hold on. You can't throw no shade if it came at the expense of you.
Hold on, Anthony. The great Beamer? Hold on. Let me answer that. I thought we sucked, right? We ain't good, right?
Right.
Guess what Beamer only win is? To the teams that suck. So that don't count. You know what? Because that's what they told us. That's what people are telling us is them 2 wins that we had against sucky teams, so they don't count.
Yeah.
So people don't have no conference wins. Damn.
I don't know what's going on my screen. Hold on, let me do that because I have no idea. Is it regular? It ain't regular, is it?
No, it's off now. It was up.
I have no idea what's going on. No, I'm saying what the view I'm looking at. Hey, y'all need to stop doing that.
Do you have
Okay, I'm back to regular now.
Okay.
I'm back to regular. No, I was just pointing out, man. Like I said, we ain't as bad. Now, mind you, everybody else are firing their coaches. So that's something to take into account. But I point out again, we are funding less than everybody else in this conference. And so everybody else in this conference who has that 2 wins is because they got poor coaching. We got good coaching. We just don't have enough support, I don't think.
Anthony, here's the difference, Anthony. Here's the difference. Let's say you work for ABC company, right? Let's say ABC company, you were a salesman and you became the highest ranked salesman in company history. Increase their profit margin by something they have never expected to ever see in their life. If you have 1 or 2 bad years, are they letting you go? No, they ain't. 1 year, they ain't. Because you know what companies say? They'll say, well, no, not Van. Van one of the best. Something else must be going on why he ain't top.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The first year, they're like, wait, man, let's redo these numbers. Okay, now, what if I'm Van and our company's already elite? I come there, hang status quo, then we go down. I'm not elevating. I'm right around the watermark, and then I go 2 years of down. You might fire me. Right? That's why Brian Kelly, that's why Billy Napier, that's why Pittman, that's why them guys are fired, because they didn't elevate the program to a point of where it's never been to. That's why Mitch Barnhart, as the leader of the company, the CEO, is having troubles feeling what y'all feeling about firing a coach.
These are Van House thoughts all along. Mitch, I ain't saying nothing else to you. That ain't me. That's Van.
Because as a leader of a program, here's the thing. If I'm the CEO, right?
Hey, now mind you, he's the leader of the biggest university in this state.
Right.
And you're doing a whole lot of media work. He can't take you off the air if he don't like what you say.
Anthony.
I want you to monitor your words carefully.
Yeah, I don't, damn well, I don't give a damn. So, as a leader of a company, I want y'all to think about this. As a parent, as a leader of the company, when your programs elevate, it increases your profile as a leader of the company. That means you made great hires. If you're a leader of sales and you hired 10 salesmen and they elevated the profit margin, it elevates you. Now, let's think about it from a human standpoint. Well, when you elevate me and you make my profile higher, I'm going to give you a little more leeway when things don't go as well as you think it will go, because I'm going to dig into the why of why, Van, why did you have a bad year last year? Because normally you've been top dog. Okay, well, let me do my numbers. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna allow you to rectify your issue. Because here's the thing, Anthony, like Anthony says, here's the thing, y'all. This is one thing I think Mitch needs to do a better job. And he can't do it, but this is what he needs to do a better job of. He needs to get out in front and say, look, we are a basketball program. We are going to lean more to basketball to keep up our traditional history.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, football is not going to get as much as other schools because we are propping up basketball. That Alabama's propping up football. Georgia's propping up football. Texas is propping up football, not giving as much money to basketball. So therefore, when the basketball programs of all those said schools don't meet expectation, you understand why. Because the lion's share of all money is propping up the other sport. So therefore, when the lion's share of the money is going to basketball, understand why football might be suffering a little bit. Understand why in football we can't miss out on a quarterback because we ain't got the budget, NIL budget of said other school. We can't pay $4 million or whatever the numbers are for Mendoza, for Menza, for Salters. He ain't making that much, but I'm just giving for Carson Beck. We don't have the funds to fund those levels of court. Well, why can't we go get because we ain't got the capital. Especially when you overturn a lineup, you gotta pay more than just a quarterback. Now, here's the great thing about having Cutter now as a quarterback. Know what's great about that, Anthony? Is now you ain't got to go crazy on a portal quarterback. Now you can spread those you can spread those sunflower seeds on other roles and maybe able to get a top flight wide receiver or a top flight jack linebacker, a lockdown corner, so a couple more linemen because we lose all our linemen.
Hey, big dog, do me a favor real quick.
I don't want to. I already know what you're going to ask me to do. I already know.
Well, I just want you to pay attention.
All right, I'm paying attention.
Let's go down this list. So what? When did he start? 2012?
Yes. 13.
We just gonna stay in this column. Can you see my pointer and stuff?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, these are the conference right here in this area. Right here is conference. 4, 5, 3. 3. Is that all? No, 3.
No, that's 19.
4. That's all SEC. 4, 5, 3, 3. So 4. I ain't gonna ignore these. I mean, obviously, we had 0, 0, 2, 2. So we got shit rolling. All right, 4, 5, 3. Which is 1.
Hold on. Now I want you to understand what happened with that 3. Terry Wilson got hurt. Sawyer Smith got hurt. And we finally went to Lynn Bowles and started winning games. So that's why there was 3 in 2019. Just FYI.
So where we at? 4, 5, 3, 3. Last
year.
The
1 is bad. The 1 is bad.
Yeah, the 1 is bad, and the best we can do this year is 3.
3. Yep.
Hold on. All right, whatever you think about it, let's hold your thought. Let's hold your reserve your opinions. Again, this is the conference right here. This is the conference stats right here. 2, 1, 3, 4, 4. That's us. That's me. That's me. Without me, no, I'm just playing. All right. 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. Like y'all don't get 4 and 5s in the conference, and y'all. All right, even right here. Okay, here we go. We got a little hot stretch, 70s, hot stretch. 3, 2, 6, 4, 0, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Shit, let's get to the 60s. 3, 4, 0, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. Dude, like and I'm fine with it. All I'm telling you is I don't want to sound like that. Well, you ain't played. And I'm telling you, if you under 25, if you under 28, go put your eligibility in and go change the program. I done gave it my best shot. Ben gave his best shot. For y'all to sit back and act like, oh, this ain't enough. Man, I'm saying bring in whoever y'all want to bring in. Now, if y'all spend that money and bring in some big dogs, I'm not asking you to spend no money. It don't really take big dogs. Like I told y'all coming to this season, we have a lot of anxious individuals ready to play for the coaches that we got. Now, shit, do they all run 4.3, 4.2s? Are they Maxwell Harrison? Are they Deion Walkers? No. But we want to get those. Or stay out the coach's ass. Because if you look at the history that y'all trying to repeat, we need another coach. To bring on what fucking history have we, I just showed you the damn history. What history are y'all trying to create or repeat? You're not trying to repeat any history because he created this history. Y'all want him gone. I say y'all want him gone. It's over. He asked y'all to pony up. I'm asking you to pony up. It ain't him. I'm asking you to pony up or shut the hell up. One or the other. Because dude, they act like our history is so rich. I'm from Ohio. No. I didn't like Ohio State. I was a Michigan fan. I know what a rich tradition looks like. And I'm not knocking our fan base. I'm not knocking our program. But we all got to stay in this together. Me and Van and Sunday Morning can't be the only people trying to say, hey, stay on the boat. Y'all looking to jump ship. Y'all want to jump the ship as soon as the season started.
Yep.
Not the people on here. I apologize, y'all who are hearing
this. Yeah. That's true. Yes.
Y'all been supportive. I do apologize. Y'all have to hear this. But go ahead, Van. I'm my bad.
No. Here's my thing. Because this is what I hear. Because I can't remember what coach told me this a long time ago about comparison's a thief of joy. Comparison is a thief of joy, y'all. But here's the thing. If you're going to compare yourself to Indiana and Vanderbilt. Do what Indiana and Vanderbilt are doing. Yeah. They are flooding. Dude, Indiana payroll is pretty fucking high right now. Vandy payroll is pretty high right now because of Diego Pavetta and fucking Stowers. Look, this is, as I think I said this Sunday with JD. This is the problem, y'all. This is our problem. Really. Is that we don't have enough big donors. Here's the thing, y'all. NIL is a great product for fans to feel a part of the program and feel like they are contributing to the success of the program. And that's so true. But NIL money is really funded from big donors. All these boosters that used to give handshakes and give cars and do this are the ones that we are missing. We have the Kraft family. That is the major donor. Anthony, at LSU, I know for a fact how many donors they have just from the high school that I go to. Look, Anthony, this is a known fact. If y'all don't know, I'll say it again. The owner of Raising Cane, the creator, the developer, was my starting quarterback my freshman year in high school.
That's why he's the defense, huh?
He said, no. I didn't even play my freshman year. And I didn't touch the field my freshman year. It was more than him. It wasn't just him. He is the richest individual in the state of Louisiana. Mm-hmm. The amount of money that he gives to LSU ain't the most. Think about that for a second. It ain't the most, from what I've heard. So, Anthony, make people understand that, yes, now in today's society, The reason why Indiana and Vandy popped up and not fucking Vandy. Let me strike that. Because Vandy won 7 games last year. And they have 8. And Vandy might go 8-4. Because they played us in Tennessee the last 2 games. So they ain't even reached our status yet. Right? So if y'all compare, why can we be like Vandy? No. Vandy ain't like us. they ain't got to our level yet. They still ain't quite there.
Cue up Kendrick. They not like us.
I don't have it. I don't have it. I like us yet. I ain't got it on my button. But now Indiana has got to that point. Well, as DK Brown said, dude, the guy who was really the reason why I signed my agent. Now, God rest his soul, he passed a few years ago. Was a board member of Indiana, and I still have a slight connection because of him to some Indiana people. When Kirk Signetti got there, for what I heard, for Kirk Signetti to get there, they had to agree to some things.
Ooh.
And one of them things was just FYI.
Man, let's take a trip. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Who's this? This Vandy?
Vandy. 4-2, 3-5, 0-8, 2-6, 0-8, 2. We want to be like who?
No. Hey, no.
Who we want to be like, man?
Go to Clark Lee because that's where people start. That's Anthony. That's the part that bothers me, dude. Is
who we want to
be like? Anthony. This is the part that bothers me so much.
Let me see
is that coming to this year, the talk and the attitude, and I've met Clark Lee man to man. I shook his hand, talked to him. Great man from my interaction with him. But many people act like he did something special last year. He won 7 games. Guess what happened when we won 7 games 2 years in a row? That's shit.
Ain't enough.
Remember?
Ain't enough.
God,
we was on decline. We was on decline from 10.
Anthony, he won 7 games, dude. And people act like that was unbelievable. So, look, man, if I'm gonna tell you this, and you do it how you play the game with the players that are played, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want people to understand this. Vanderbilt played South Carolina at South Carolina. The Norris Sellers went out the second quarter. Just that changed the complex of the game. Vanderbilt played Missouri a couple weeks ago. It was 3-3 in the third quarter. Missouri starting quarterback on 4th and goal separates his ankle. They should have went up 6-3. It was a defensive battle. But no, now they lose their quarterback for the rest of the half. I think they lost 17-10. Every year you got to be fortunate, right? Vandy was fortunate this year. Vandy should have lost to Auburn last week. So, like, to get to where they are, you have to take control of the advantages that are given to you. And they have taken control of them. They have taken advantage of all the things, all the bounces went their way, and they took care of it. Just like in 2018 and 2021 they did for us. If you think about it, y'all, the Ole Miss game and the Texas game, them are 2 games that we definitely could have won as the game was played. We didn't take advantage of the situation that was at our disposal.
Van, I want to point something out about this Indiana lineage since the 90s, since when we was there. If you look at so this is one thing. Like our fan base is talking about Indiana, Vanderbilt. The coaches that have been there, damn, I ain't know Donardo. I didn't know Donardo was that fan at the Indiana. Ooh, he got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped. 3-9, 2-10. So here's my thing. So so Vandy, from time me and Van left. Let's see.
No, go. Hey, when I was in school, Vandy was good because they had Trent Green there in 93 or 94. In 93 or 94, Vandy won.
What's wrong with my damn computer?
In 93 and 94, Vandy was ranked. And I remember this is how crazy it is. Indiana.
They were 8-4 in 93. That was the one.
There you go.
But we turned our nose up at 8-4. We turned our nose up at 8-4.
Hold on, Anthony. That should have been 9-3 because this is why I remember this. I played at the Bears with Bobby Ingram. Bobby Ingram talked about Indiana. Bobby Ingram made a catch against Indiana when they were ranked. And that changed Indiana team. Indiana should have been 9-3. I like that, Joe. That's awesome.
So I want to bring some perspective. And so when people bring realistic, and I don't feel I'm any better than anybody else. And here's the thing. This is what I want the fan base to know. And I don't know how Van feels. Let me take it off the screen for a second. I don't know how Van feels, but this is one thing. Y'all, we all fans. I'm a fan because I played here and I know, and I'm invested. I'm invested in the program. You all are fans because y'all want to see what's best for the program. These unrealistic expectations and, going at the players and that's why the whole thing with Zach Calzada, it's funny, Van. We never talked about the Zach Calzada thing, but the funny thing about the Zach Calzada thing was Zach Calzada, somebody was inboxing him all year, and Zach Calzada decides to respond with all this money. Okay, so to me, it's a slap in the face of Barnhart, Stoops, everybody. Like, yeah, I'm paid. You over here, you don't like me not playing, but I'm paid. Yeah, as another teammate, man, should have slapped the shit out of him. It's whatever. You feel, on the other hand, like the guy shouldn't be inboxing him, which he shouldn't. He absolutely shouldn't. Now he glorified, saying, I just wanted to expose that I've been inboxing him all year. But he had been inboxing him all year. I got people who've been inboxing me about shows, this show, other shows. Oh, you're jealous? I'm damn sure jealous. I'm sore. I'm sore about but my point being is I give realistic expectations and I give realistic analytics about our program. It has nothing to do with how I feel about where we are now, where we should be. It's the fan base who feel like we should be there. And I'm like, we have made a great progress and we have done this, that, and the other. So before I get back to the screen, I just wanted to come off of there and point out that people point, like, we want our football program to be good. We got to support them. We can't just be waiting to jump ship. Like, I'm done. And as everybody knows, if y'all replace Mark Stoops, we still gonna have the same fundamental problems. Some people say nobody likes to talk about a geographic location that, there's not that many 4-star. I don't even think we got a 5-star player in the state. That has nothing to do with it for me. If he has the money, it ain't about money. If he go out and get him, like I told y'all coming to this season, no, we don't have as much talent as we did last year on paper, but we got guys who are going to go out and get it. And this defense is doing exactly what Deion Walker, Max missed half the season. We missing the corner this year. So we basically, we to move Alex Safari into the box. Like, dude, like if we put a little bit more oomph behind it, if we want to get to that next level, we got to put a little bit more oomph behind it.
I'm gonna say something real quick. Then you go to what you want to go to. Here's my thing, Anthony, about the situation with Zach Calzada, and this is how I know. Look, so I don't have no problem with people inboxing players because we are public figures. The actors get it. Everybody gets it. Now, what I have a problem with is this. You've been a troll. You wanted to get a reaction. Your punk ass is going to only send his reaction. and then publicize it. See, all the people getting your DM, Anthony, they be saying shit. Yeah. They ain't publicizing it. It's just between you and them. They, as a troll, I thought you get the because I got you off your square. Now you knocked him off his square. That should have been enough. But then when you publicize it out in the light, now it looks different. Because you know what you didn't publicize? Is what you've been fucking saying the whole time. Now, if you were to publicize your thread, then it'd be like, all right, well, that's fair. That's eye for eye. But no, you just want to humiliate him and not show all, and you didn't just say he sucks. I guarantee you, players have heard they suck, some from their own fucking teammates. So you know that ain't it. You know you went across the line. This is what I love, Anthony, from all that. Is the players started doing this. Cutaboli started hitting it. So that to me showed that they're gonna be, look, y'all, in a locker room, nobody loves everybody. There's some people on your team that hate you, that hate your guts. When you got a locker room full of 85 plus players, there ain't no fucking kumbaya moment. It's about at least respecting each other. I can say this: the quarterback room respects Zach, because they wouldn't have done that after Cutter throws touchdown with him on the sideline unless they respect him. Then it comes out, whatever yesterday, whatever today this week, what the things that Cutaboli said about Zach. So it's obvious this team is close because all this shit that happened. So all this shit just galvanized the fucking team. It didn't make them split. It actually made them stronger. And I still think it's bullshit that Garrett got any pub after bullshit he pulled. We're publicizing it. Not him trolling. We're him publicizing it. But at the end of the day, this team showed their character because they went out and blew the off of Florida.
Agree. I don't know, again, if I need anything else need to be said about this Van House. And this conference ain't got a whole lot of contenders. You got you have Ohio State every year, Michigan every other year, and then some of it out of the blue. I guess this year is Indiana.
That's it.
Huh?
That's it. The different three teams.
Penn State might surprise you. Michigan State might surprise you.
No. Penn State is solid. Dude, Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State is solid. The teams are your Iowas, your Minnesotas. Them are the teams that are sometimes the Minnesota here or there. But those are the teams that are kind of iffy. The Wisconsin, when they was hitting on all cylinders. Nebraska every now and then. But Anthony, when you go to Northwestern, when you go to Maryland, when you go to Rutgers, like, come on, dude.
Damn, I didn't know Lee Corso was that terrible. Not so fast, my friend. 2-9, 1-10, 2-8, 1-5, 6, 5-5, 4-7. There you go. There go a decent year.
Lee Corso got his shine from Florida State.
He's a Louisville too, though.
Yeah, that's true too.
Ooh, we got 46% winning streak. Indiana, Northern Illinois, Indiana, Louisville. What you do at Louisville? Okay, 9-1, 6-3. He balled out at Louisville. Okay. I'll take. Hey, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do.
It's just, it is what it is, Anthony. As someone said here, it's the minority. It ain't the majority. It's the minority. So it's difficult apparently to coach at an institution for a long time nowadays. That's the word I'm hearing.
That's the point I was making. All the people we brought up there, y'all talking about y'all want us to be like Like them programs ain't like I'm talking about, even if you add the good people, like I said, Signetti ain't been there long enough to really. If you add up even Vanderbilt's records, like they still haven't done what Mark Stoops has done here.
No.
And I understand, man, we want to get over the hump. Only thing to stop us from getting over the hump, but I don't really want to talk about that. But he has sustained the shit y'all talking about doing. Like he sustained it. He might dip below 500. Maybe. Not rarely. Rarely does he dip below 500. Like even right now, if he after a bad season. But on the other side of whatever the end of this season brings, you got Jason Patterson coming back. You got the
Miller brothers, the Millers.
You got the Miller twins coming out. The Miller twins coming. You got Cutter coming. I mean, Brad White in this. I mean, we still got the Smith twins. They just now shaking a little, getting they little grits. Ty Bryant got a whole nother year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like I said, they could, or like you said, y'all can want to start off with somebody new, which is fine. But the whole idea of we're tired of this. How are you tired of something that has brought you some of the best times of your life?
Because Anthony, I've realized the last couple of years, really, that I think fans like people getting fired more than they like anything else. That's what I've learned, is that people like Cleveland, like the Giants firing Dable, like the Mavericks firing their GM. Like people love seeing people lose their job. We would have been in the top 12 in 2018 and 21, probably, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Without schedule. Cedric Works and Cowan. I mean, look, dude, this team and Cam Dooley, this team defensively, the only thing is for me is I don't know, we're gonna have a nose next year. Because JoJo Tsai is gone.
No, we good.
Okay.
I've been talking. Right. I know a guy.
You know a guy? You know a guy?
I don't know if we good. I don't know if we good, but we good.
Okay. All right. So that's my only concern, because if we lose Gusta.
Learn his name.
Gusta. My bad. Van Hillage.
Van Hillage as a DB, you a damn good DB.
I've been called.
Don't do that to that man.
I've been called way worse.
Yeah. If you look at the cameras in my house, you can validate that. You can verify it. Stop it, man. Stop.
Whoa. Do you have a recording so I can see it?
No, because I don't know how to clip them up, and you might see something that the public shouldn't be seeing. I got cameras all over the outside. I got cameras all over the outside and the inside of my house.
No. I just want to see the audio. Hey, I want to see the audio of me. When people say something about me, that's what I want.
You want to see the audio or hear the audio?
I want to hear the audio. I want to hear the audio. I don't need to see anything.
Oh, hold on.
That's a fact.
When somebody, hey, I will tell you this. I ain't going into no dating rant. I do want to go to a dating rant. When you say, "What have you done for me lately?" Van Ives, it's very simple to me. What have you done before me?
Ooh.
Now it's different. You say my ex used to shower me with gifts. He used to buy me flowers, diamonds. If you say you was living on Section 8, and no disrespect to them, if you on Section 8, we had to catch the subway, this, that, and the other, and I done bought you. It could be a Toyota Corolla, it could be a Prius. It don't matter. Like I bought you a car to get back and forth to work so we can pay these bills, and you complain. Okay, now mind you, all the while I'm stacking up, bang, like, hey, come over here, put this blindfold on. Yeah, look, you bought a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, John. While you was driving that Prius, bringing them little ducats in, we put them in the pot, we build up. That's what Mark Stoops want to do. I before we go, we ain't gonna stay on too much longer. And fans, I want y'all to understand this. And I don't know. And I'm not bringing this up no more. Next week, this is off. Sunday, this is off. It ain't nothing. I'm not getting my emotions involved in this no more. But I will say this. I'm not 100% certain, and I know this from me, and I'm from up there where he from. I'm not certain that we might miss the boat. Because if he do the right thing, he do what he do. He might. I wouldn't be mad at him. I don't know how Van feels. I wouldn't be mad at him if he goes 8-5, 7-6, and say, you know what?
I'm done.
I'm done with it.
That's what I want.
I'm done with it, man.
Yeah, that's what
I'm gonna renegotiate my buyout. It ain't got to be 90 days. Give it to me in
2 years.
12 months.
Yeah.
Like don't turn your nose up and don't look a gift horse. I understand why everybody's frustrated, but you should respect the fact that he's turned everything around and headed in the right direction. Now, if y'all want somebody else to take over it, y'all think that John Superall's coming, John, come on in here. Man, y'all put the same way, the highest paid basketball squad in America was behind in-state rival. Y'all trailing the whole time. Our best player can't get his shots. Our point guard almost has as many turnovers as assists.
All I gotta say,
and I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying, if the basketball experiment doesn't go, somebody said, and I want to see what you say about this, Van. And I'm not trying to get in no back and forth basketball football thing, but if Pope had 2 mediocre years, what happens?
Can he have 2?
You think what?
Can he have 2 mediocre years? What is the mediocre year then? Because then I can say
first or second round knockout, 24 and
okay,
24 and 10.
Okay, yeah. 2 is fine. Yeah.
Somebody was saying that was like, man,
if you go 2,
like if our standard is the status quo,
right? 2 is gone. After 2, he's gone. Back-to-back years, he's gone.
Really? I
think so.
If he just get out the first round 2 years with a 10-loss record, 12-loss record.
Yeah, he out of here.
Really?
I think so.
And as hard as it was to find a coach this go around?
I think so, Anthony. Because we feel like we just get anybody we want. I don't give a damn. All this hard. Anthony, this was just timing. It's just timing. You know what people feel? It's just timing. Oh, hey, one candidate was retired. One candidate just died. Nah. Next time, we get who we want. Come on. I'm going to say this. If this football team wins the next, it'll be what? Next 4 games. That's called a bowl game. This is the best, people will say, coaching job Mark Stoops has ever done. This surpasses both 10-win seasons. Because I'm going to tell you this. This is the way I look at it. Everybody want to say, well, we should have started cutting the ball in the first game. That's bullshit. All right. This is what
you got to say that, because on this show, I told your ass.
All right. So here's the thing. He rectified his wrong. He said, second game. He gave him 2, Anthony. I think he wanted to give him 1. He gave him 2 and he said, all right, change got to be made. Change got to be made. You got to give him that. Right there. The next thing is that this ain't about him. But this team stuck together through thick and thin. And if they win these next 4 games, this season is better from my perspective than both 10-win seasons. And honestly, I don't think it's even close. Because when I think about it, they won 10. They could have won Ole Miss. They should have won Texas. And you take apart that second quarter of South Carolina, that might be another one. This team is not bad. This team was never shitty. They just didn't take advantage of the breaks. They're taking advantage of the breaks right now against teams that are on equal playing fields as them. Now, what these boys got to do is this. They ain't gonna splinter because they should have done that 2 or 3 games ago. They just got to play to their level. It ain't about this team hasn't pointed fingers, so I ain't gonna worry about them going through a bad quarter and them pointing fingers. When that motherfucker muffed the punt, if Alex Aford was in the game at linebacker, they don't score but a field goal then. That's how good that defense, after muffing the punt, came out there and nailed it down on first and second down.
Yeah.
A lot of teams give up the first down and 10. Touchdown. No. They had the motherfuckers 3rd and long. We had an inexperienced linebacker made a mistake.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, and I'm telling you, Van Hills, we have figured out, and I said this for a while, that with Mark Stoops, I understand why everybody was tired and exhausted with what was going on. I can't deny the fact that he's figured out a whole lot of things. And you know why? I said, where we at? I said about 5 weeks ago, dude, the players you were playing, when the first Miller started making plays, when CJ started making plays, Cam started making plays, I was just like, why ain't he playing a little more? He was going to get the ball like he was just like when you said, when you was a junior, and little Craig East was in the game against Louisville, but we couldn't move the ball. And I'm looking like, man, a freshman like me, how you get to play? Craig was going to go get the ball. So I said, the players already paid. It's not an NIL, and I think that's what messed them up last year. People were paid, so we got to play them. No, Mark Stoops, they want your head on the platter or off the platter. It don't matter. They just want your head. So if the younger guys are better, whoever you're paying is going to get paid, period. If you lose games, you're going to stop getting paid. And all of a sudden, Miller starts showing up. All these young players, Patterson started showing up. And I understand Dowdle was injured. Seth got injured or whatever. But Dowdle has his parts in the game where he should be implemented. But it really should be Seth and Jason Patterson.
Yeah, preach.
And Dowdle should be used whenever he's needed. The receiving court, you can tell. Like I'm saying, it should be Long, Miller, even Ferry. I mean, now the fact that we done took the whole, because we dealt with that all last year. Dane had to get this many looks. Barry had to get this many looks. Jamari had to get Macklin had to get this many looks. It seems like he figured some things out, and he's willing to, make things right. The fact that we don't give him grace or give him respect for what he's done here is ludicrous, man. It's wild. It's wild as hell. It's even wild as hell for Mitch Barnhart. Like, I don't know.
Hey, Anthony, can I say something real quick?
No.
Good. Hey, let me. Just test. Good. Look. Could that guy who went up north, leaving the program, might have an effect on the locker room?
Is that north? Or is that west?
It's northwest.
Okay. Because I thought you was talking about
Yeah, it's okay. It's more west than north, but it's still northwest. Could that guy? I'm saying the locker room, because sometimes as coaches, we become too close to certain players. Certain players see certain players being able to do shit that not everybody's able to do, because they got a relationship with a certain individual.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Now let's go to this. Now let's go to the other thing that is as important as that is the tight ends have improved this year.
Yeah. They active.
Huh?
Dang, everything we say keep popping up. Everything we say keep popping up. Chat.
Because Anthony, because I'm gonna say this, it doesn't take a football.
Hey, you ain't about to throw no shade at Big Dog, man. Nah, you ain't about to throw no shade at Big Dog. Here's a Van Hyle starts and Van Hyle.
Well, Anthony, I've said this for some time now. Don't. This ain't no this year thing. This ain't no 2025 thing. Here's the other thing I'm gonna say on top of that, since we're here and we can get off of this, is not only is the relationship with the players help. here's the other part about it, is I believe the coaching staff is on one accord also.
Yeah.
And here's what the one accord I want fans to understand is, when they are recruiting this year with Big Dog not being here, this turnover of this roster, the vetting of these players, the type of players that we got from the portal is pretty damn good for this team right now. These young kids that are on this team, this freshman class, this young class, these motherfuckers are coming to ball. It ain't about glitz and glamour. These are football players.
Mm-hmm.
These are football players. So all I'm saying is that sometimes, I'm gonna say this, sometimes you can trust your best friend too much. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can trust you can give your best friend, because your best friend you feel like has your in his best thoughts. And sometimes he strays a little bit too far because you're giving him more and more rope.
So let me ask you this. And like I said, we ain't got too much time, but let me ask you this. So everybody's on here kind of agreeing that Big Dog was a problem. It sounds like everybody's saying Big Dog was a problem. The thing is, NIL just came around, so recruiting coordinators, it really ain't nothing but you negotiating the dollar amount. It ain't no. I ain't gonna get into this details of all that. Point being is, Big Dog was a problem at 4-8. He wasn't a problem at 10 and 3.
No. You know damn well. I had a problem with Big Dog because I know how recruiting works. We know how recruit. No one can tell me how recruiting works more than us, and because we went through it. I don't care how much it changes. We went through it, right? We were recruited, so we understand the recruitment process. My problem is that every coach is involved in fucking recruiting. Every coach is involved in recruiting, not just fucking one recruiting coordinator. The recruiting coordinator doesn't recruit everybody, and the only person recruiting all the guys. If you are running back, Anthony, and the recruiting coordinator is recruiting you, but you don't get along with the running back coach when you go on a visit, are you going because the recruiting coordinator recruited you? Because if you don't mess with the running back coach, you ain't coming.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
right?
That makes sense.
So for me, giving one guy all the credit was bullshit. And for that one guy to be like, it's me.
I don't think that was him. I think he was put in that position. I don't think that was him.
Okay, and I'm gonna stop because here's the thing. Now I didn't hear all the interviews, right? But Anthony, if you was my running back coach and I'm the recruiting coordinator, if I come, hey Van, dude, great job. Nah, man, look, I had the help of Anthony White, my running back coach, seal that deal because without him connecting with Jason Patterson, we don't get Jason Patterson. Jason Patterson had other options, but his connection with Anthony White, and then I just sealed the deal. But Anthony White really is the reason why he's here. That's all you're supposed to talk about your other coaches. I'm saying this. I ain't never.
How you know he talked about other coaches? You have any?
Anthony, all the stuff that I heard, I ain't never hear him say. For example, I ain't never hear him say Stu.
No. I'll tell you, it might have been because of me. Anytime he's always addressing one of the best coaches in the nation. To me.
Whoa. To you ain't. I'm just sorry, Anthony. I don't mean to. I'm about to cut you a little bit.
This a lot. This is what we created this show for. Because we would be having this conversation whether these people was listening or not.
You ain't as important as BBN. That's that's like me telling my girl.
As important as BBN. Hold on. What the hell you mean?
That's like me telling my girl, hey, it's just you, babe. Just you. It's only you. It's only you. Right?
Miss
It's only you. Then when I go in public, man, I'm single. Right? Just because I tell, hey man, hey. Oh, I tell my boy, hey man, hey, Charlotte that's my main one. That's it right there. Then I go, hey, y'all, I'm single. All I'm saying is that the shine wasn't put on everybody. Riding around the cart, putting players in the cart, pictures of him and the players in the cart.
Come on, man.
This is what I'm gonna tell you, Anthony. You are in Lexington and you know more than I do. I take it from a fan perspective because I don't hear all the internal shit. All I see are the stuff that's put out to the media. So it could be all kumbaya inside the house, but outside the house, it looks like one guy's taking all the credit.
But media has a narrative. Media has a narrative all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
We never have a narrative. So that's why people always they used to listen and read between lines. You ain't gotta read no motherfucking line between me. I'm gonna tell you. I don't like this. I do. You know, like I said, Zach Calzada, I told you. No, I don't want you to apologize no more. You already apologized. I already told you he wasn't him. I think Devin Leary was him. I think Will Levis caught lightning in the bottle, had whatever. Now Liam Cohen showed that he might be more than you thought he was. But I'm saying, even my prognostications are not right, it's still at the end of the day, I'm standing on business. I ain't never switching my words.
I got something for you. I'm sorry, Anthony. I got something for you. Anthony, you are different than I. But I'm going to tell you this. Liam Cohen, right? Liam Cohen has not forgotten how to coach. Right? Liam Cohen had Will Levis and Wandale.
Right.
When he went to the Rams and they lost golf, that didn't go too well.
Right. Right.
When he came back and him and Devin Leary didn't mesh, that didn't go well.
Right.
When he went to Tampa and he got back with Baker Mayfield, boom! Right? Now when he's with Trevor Lawrence, it's the same guy who can coach.
Trevor got a cannon?
No, shout out to Trevor Lawrence. They going down.
Oh.
Dude, they just lost the game. They was by what, 17, whatever, against the Texans and lost.
They started off the season though hot.
Yeah. But what are they? They have lost 4 games, I think. Right? I'm not saying, all I'm saying is I want people to understand that. I want people to understand this. You can't win without players. So JD, so for people, for me, for people who say, oh, the coach is terrible when a team is going through some things, right? So is Liam Cohen terrible now? Because their team has lost, they hadn't lost 3 out of 4. Is he terrible now? Or as JD said, the player ain't what he needs. Some people want to blame the coaches for shit. Just like I'm telling people this defense is balling out, right? But people want Brad White gone. Brad White has played the entire season without his starting cornerback. The entire season without his starting quarterback. He's played almost half the season without his starting quarterback and a backup. Nichols has not played the last, 3 games? You lose DJ Waller, he hasn't played a game. You lose his backup, we down to a down freshman.
Right.
So I want people. So now you down that. Last game against Florida, he lost his starting linebacker and starting safety in the first series. I don't care what anybody say. I'm gonna say this, Anthony, because it got me. Y'all, it is multiple ways to play football. There's multiple ways to play defense. You can be aggressive and give up big plays and then get big plays. Or you can play zone, not give up big plays, make them snap the ball. There are so many ways to play this game. There is no one way to win.
Mm-hmm.
If I have an identity on defense, I'm going to play to my identity. This guy has never forgotten how to coach. And it ain't forgetting how to look. See, that's the shit that pissed me off. It's not forgetting how to figure out hype. Don't get me started with this hypo shit. Because I'm gonna tell you this. They changed their defense. They changed their defense against hypo this year than how they were playing. They went to a different thing. They put the pressure on the corners and they peed down their leg. The last time Carrington Valentine played in Knoxville, he peed down his leg trying to do too much. When you play hypo, you got to play a lineman assignment. And when you don't, look, JD, and I said that during the game because I've been probably one of the most critical ones of them. I said during the game, this motherfucker's balling out. This motherfucker is balling out. I can tell you when I think I sent like an 840 something. You got to give him a shot because he should have had 2 picks. He gifted Ty Bryant one. But this is all about, to me, this is all about a guy, and I don't know y'all, this is me. spitballing, is a guy who finally took it upon himself to hone his craft better. Because he's reading the game better. He's getting in drops better. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And when you do that, good things happen for you. And he's been doing that the last 2.5 games. And John Summerall's going to Auburn.
Huh?
JD. John Summerall's going to Auburn, JD.
Yeah. So before we get out of there, man, and y'all in the chat, I'll post y'all answers up, man, before we get out of the chat. Do we need another coach? All these coaching vacancies come up. Do we need to start looking for another coach? Do we need to start trying to hop on some of these coaches while the vacancies are hot before everybody gobble up all the perspectives? Or are we good with the coach we got?
No. People ain't happy with
chat. Hit me in the chat too, huh?
People ain't happy with Stoops.
So who they gonna be happy with?
That's
the question. That's the question you need to ask yourself.
Matter. It don't matter. Back in the South. Let me help you with some of them numbers. Last year, we had a fumble inside the 15-yard line, and we had a damn interception inside the 15-yard line. See, those are the things that people just forget when they just look at numbers. There are reasons for this. See, that's why, as a defense, and see, this is why, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all why I'm upset about this. This is why I get upset about this. 1996, we played Louisville, the game that Anthony and Tim Couch came in and almost got us back in the game. I think Louisville scored 30-some points. Fumble recovery for a touchdown, pick six, block punt for a touchdown. That's 21 points. The defense gave up 2 touchdowns. I had a friend back at home when I came back home and said, man, why y'all gave up so many points against Louisville? We didn't. Right? Because all he read was the final score. There's levels to this. So when people say the 56, the 33, how did they score those? See, back in the South, I'm sorry. I just read the numbers. I ain't even read your whole statement. I just saw the 44. I'm like, man. Okay, you right. You back in the South. See, that's my PTSD. You right. Back in the South, that's my bad. But that's the kind of stuff that pisses me off because I've been in that situation. I've been that situation I've been in. I've been in too many situations where Anthony, like Florida, if Josh Green would return 2 back-to-back punts, is that really on us? No,
not as a unit. No, not as a unit.
But it goes to the defensive numbers.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Like JD said, we were giving up 221 points in the season. Some of them are touchdowns for the offense.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's going on us.
Yeah.
John, like I said, John, what I say, Anthony? Our corners was so shitty that game. Dude, when you run, look, y'all, I'm not the greatest cornerback ever. But I know one thing. Once I give up one deep one, they ain't getting another one on me. I for damn sure ain't giving up multiples.
Right.
And these were simple, y'all. It'll be different. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the Ole Miss game this year, if you get a corner in a one-on-one situation with a wide receiver, honestly, the wide receivers will win that battle the majority of the time. It's a one-on-one. In theory, if there's no one else coming over to help, if it's me and Anthony White in a box, Anthony is gonna beat me the majority of the time. And that's me being honest, thinking I'm a damn good tackler. But I know right now, one-on-one, when I play, I'm missing to my teammates. I'm shooting my shot, and if I miss, y'all motherfuckers better run over here and tackle his ass. Okay? So one-on-one, I'm going to miss the lion's share of my tackles. So if a guy catches a hitch and give me that, he might get me. But his ass ain't going to get me on consistent 9 routes. Deep balls with sorry-ass routes, they didn't route you up. They just ran out the fucking line of scrimmage straight down the field.
Mm-hmm.
If you route me up, that's different. That's a one-on-one battle. You're going to win yours, I'm going to win mine. But you ain't going to beat me on no fucking 9 route. Come on. So those 6 for 6 was all damn DB. Dude, they threw, Aguilar threw one up against Nichols. Nichols had him on the sideline. The quarterback just threw it in the middle of the field, and that motherfucker went and chased it down. Dude, that was not a great pass. It wasn't even a great route. It was just a throw up and weak. So I'm going to tell y'all this. From a former corner, I'm apologizing to all 9 players on the defense against Tennessee because we didn't play well. That was not a great game plan. They didn't do anything. Josh Heupel didn't do anything spectacular. They didn't come out with some great formation with great route concepts. When you run 9 routes, come on, y'all. I get a damn 8-year-old team and say, hey, 9-9 and do that shit. There was nothing great about those concepts. We just peed down our leg that game. And it does happen.
No, I agree with that. Well,
I'll ask JD a question. JD, I know you said you didn't think the Auburn people wanted John Summerall. Do you think LSU being attracted to John Summerall has made Auburn boosters feel differently? Because I trust your insight that you had information on it. But I know now, and I thought since day one that that's where he was going. But now it seems like he's the people in Auburn, they want him now. But
and
LSU
Lane ain't leaving.
Huh?
Lane ain't leaving. The SEC.
Anthony, I'm gonna say this.
He going pro ball. His pro ball experience wasn't that good.
Hey, Lane Kiffin is smart as shit. If Lane Kiffin doesn't get his what did Zach? Oh, if Lane Kiffin doesn't tell Garrett get his money up, Lane Kiffin gonna tell Ole Miss get their money up.
Florida, I like him in Florida. He head ball coach. He head ball coach all day long.
Here's what I think is. I think 10 years ago he would have gone to Florida for sure. I think now Ole Miss, they are bought in. He can get anything he wants. I think now he's gonna get Kirk Signating money. He might get $12 million. Right? Ole Miss got money. The state ain't got money. Ole Miss got money. And where Ole Miss is with Lane Kiffin, Lane Kiffin actually, to me, I think that's where he wants to be. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Florida ain't a great resource unless they change program for football. They ain't giving top. Florida should be giving the most money. If you think about it, they got the best athletes on average. So I don't know.
Why are you throwing words in JD's mouth, man?
All right, JD. Well, see, now I feel even better about it. So I said from day one.
Why not go Big Ten and bring that pass happy shit up there?
Who, Lane?
Yeah.
Dude, it's too cold in the Big Ten. Lane don't want to go in that cold weather. Lane don't want to go. Dude, you know how cold it gets right now in the Big Ten?
Oh, you from up there? You tell me. Go ahead.
Dude,
You tell me.
And
Because you was raised in the Big Ten, kid.
Hold on, Anthony. I did live in Chicago and went to Northwestern before. I know how cold it get, brother. I know. My brother-in-law lived in Wisconsin. I know he didn't live that far from University of Wisconsin. I know how cold. I know how cold it gets.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
we ain't even close to that, dude. You know how cold. You know how cold Wisconsin gets. You know how cold Michigan gets.
Yeah.
We don't play in that kind of weather down south. With down snow drifts on the fucking sideline.
Yeah. Summerall lost to Ole Miss too.
Look. This is what pisses me off, Anthony. When people say shit like, didn't someone just say something about Mark Pope, his record against top teams? You know this, Anthony? No, John Summerall doesn't have a good record against ranked teams either.
I ain't know that. I ain't ever looked at it.
John Summerall hasn't beaten. If you really look at his record, he has not beaten a high level team at Tulane or Troy.
Huh.
That don't mean he's not a good coach, though. Shit, he's at Tulane and Troy. Troy plays Alabama, Anthony. How many times Troy going to be Alabama? If they play 10 times?
I thought he had some signature wins at Troy. I could be wrong. I thought he had some signature wins.
Same way at Tulane. He hasn't had a signature win. That don't mean he's a bad coach, though. That's why I hate when people say, "Oh, he's a bad coach." But he's 1-7 against top 25 teams. His teams ain't got the talent level of these top 25 teams.
Right.
So now you expect him to beat? Come on, y'all. And he ain't playing. No, this is top 25 team, so I can't say a lower D1 school. He's playing good teams, and they're beating them. It's just simple as that. He's a damn good coach, though. But y'all want to use the record. Hold on, Anthony. Mark Stoops has a damn good record against top 25 teams.
Yeah.
But he sucks.
Comparatively.
But he sucks, though.
Like, we want another coach. We want somebody to come in and reinvigorate the program. Gets 10 win seasons every year, not just every now and then, not just every 30 years, 25 years, which how many coaches stick around?
I honestly, Anthony, I don't even think. I think it's two things that hurt Mark Stoops. There's two things hurting Mark Stoops. It's him not flirting with him getting caught with his pants down with Texas A&M and his offense. That's it. I think if he was Hal Mummy and was putting up 40 points a game and he flirted with Texas A&M, I don't think people are calling for his head.
I hope he goes to Penn State.
I just want to see him give us double barrels on the way out. That's what I want to see. I don't care where he goes. Because once he leaves here, he's no longer, I'm following him. I'm not like some fans who follow people where if he ain't coaching at Kentucky, nothing to do with him. He ain't my coach no more.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about he win or loses because he ain't here. I'm going on the next coach. I like whoever it is. Hey, Coach B. Hey, let's put some W's on the board.
Still got to appreciate what he's done here, though.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Got to appreciate what he's done here.
Best coach in UK history.
I agree.
Period. And no one, I will not. If you can't understand that, then I can't have a talk with you. Because don't say Bear Bryant. How long Bear Bryant coached here? Different time. He is the best coach in Kentucky history. Period.
Yeah, run him on out. Run him on out. All right. That's that.
Yeah, dude, it's late for you. Shit, dude.
Yeah. That's where you get the luxury of just sitting up all night just talking with us. And I got to go to bed at midnight. You be having like 10 o'clock.
Yep.
We appreciate y'all. Everybody. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I know we got a good football program. It's trending in the right direction. If you want Stoops gone, we're going to start all over. That's fine. I don't know. Yeah, let's just get this thing. I don't know. No. Let's just hope our basketball team turns it around. You know, get the job done, get her done. Smash that like button when y'all get a chance. I ain't seen, dang, we usually see one or two people beating smash the like button. Ain't nobody smash the like button.
Oh, you're right. Shit. Well, that's Facebook though, Anthony, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, because those likes are not YouTube. I think those are Facebook likes.
There we go. They want to run it back. Back in the South, and everybody want to run it back. Johnny, Farmer.
Well, where's
Avondre?
Where's Avondre? If we don't get Avondre,
we doing good. Yeah, we winning there. Little young ass. He might be trying out for the team.
Oh, you might be right.
Oh Lord. Nah, man. This hey. And I got a regional meeting in the morning. I'm going there. Mr. White, why are your eyes so red? I've been asleep. I need more of it. But it's only a 4-hour meeting, so we'll be good. Like, subscribe, share, follow, smash that like button. Come back next week. Man, we got to find some ways to pony up, man. I don't know if we need to move on from Stoops yet. If we got a surefire home run hit, which, as we looked at the history of UK football and the guys you want us to follow, Vanderbilt, Indiana, and those people, they're nowhere where we are. Like they're nowhere where we are. Signetti, give him another year or two. And if he continues, then he'll be on that Steve Spurrier, Urban Meyer, them guys who just Nick Saban, them guys who just balled out everywhere they went.
Yep.
It could be that. But now who is pay to play? What you said 35 million? Was that you said 30? Somebody said 35 million in Indiana.
I know Indiana paid, dude. And Vandy Vandy paid too. Vandy paid a lot of money.
Ooh, so Cutter gonna want. Dang, that's why. Hey, Zach, you done messed up for everybody. Cutter gonna want 2.5.
Cutter has earned it, Anthony. I think Cutter has earned 2+. If all the numbers of the quarterbacks, that's playing right now, if those numbers are true, Cutter has earned $2 million. If those numbers are true, everybody else, which you don't know.
Barnhart, these are Van House thoughts and Van House thoughts alone. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, your pocketbook, Mitch Barnhart.
I'm just saying.
Just telling you, I'm not calling nobody's prices out. You do know Van House before we go to break. You do know, before we leave, you do know that people, a lot of those prices are inflated. The numbers we hear publicly, like, unless it's public record, would you put your salary out there just because? Yeah. So a lot of his numbers are inflated. So I hope he don't get caught up in no narrative. I'm not certain that Zach, that everybody keeps throwing 1.21. I'm not certain that Zach is making that. I'm definitely not certain that.
I heard it wasn't $1 million.
I don't think it was. I'm saying I don't know why people are saying that. If I made $1 million and I wanted to stunt, I ain't gonna pull out 20,000.
Anthony, but here's the thing. But certain sources are pulling out 1.25. That's specific.
Right.
They ain't say 1+. They say 1.25.
It sounds accurate when you do that.
Right. I don't think man is making 6.5 either.
Huh?
I don't think Manning's making
No.
6.5 either.
No. Now, and here's the thing, man. And this is where the numbers get skewed at, I think. I wouldn't be certain if Arch ain't making if Arch is making 6.5 over 4 years.
Okay, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That mean if you leave early, you leave that on the table. I don't know if they're gonna pay it off at the end, but or NFL, I like I said, but that's the one part people keep forgetting when you keep talking about. Well, Zach only had 1 year, so Zach ain't make no one. He didn't make no 1 point nothing. So yeah, that's what I said back and south. Most of those people, I did start feeling these people. That's what happened at Tennessee when your boy got a certain amount that he wants to up his ante. But no, the narrative that's gonna mess UK up, and this is what they need to get in front of, is if Cutter continues to progress, man, like I said, we went out and Cutter continues to progress, and the narrative stays at 1.2, public opinion, all that's gonna come into play.
Yeah. That's true.
Florida offered him 3 because DJ probably ain't gonna stay like certain people.
Right.
And if Lane gonna be looking for a quarterback next year?
No. Simmons is
How many years
a junior next year.
Ooh.
I think Simmons has 2 more years after this year.
Okay. LSU need one?
It depends.
Exactly. When your coach leaves.
It depends. It depends. Because they have quarterbacks in waiting.
Say $1.25 million ain't a lot of money.
Shit. I wish I had shit. For a college student? Shit.
For a human being.
Whoa. I think for a college student who ain't paying for shit.
We're not talking about NFL, Johnny K. White Blue. We're talking about college.
Shit. 1.25.
That sounds about right. That's what I've been hearing. I think that I don't think we pay $1 million here. I don't think we do that. No.
Not when we had to replace the whole roster.
Uh-huh.
Now we had to replace the whole roster.
Yeah, now JD, I think you might have got yourself in trouble again. You gotta stop fooling with us, JD.
JD was doing good until you just said that.
No, everybody like, bro,
it is after dark segment. Maybe people went off at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
That's cool.
They ain't watched this part. This is extra. Maybe JD's all right.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try and block that out on the replay. I'm blocking out on the replay, JD.
You put it on the screen, though.
You.
Shit. JD. I know for a fact, I know a player that was getting $10,000 a month.
Ooh.
Anthony, what would you have done with $10,000? And $10,000 a month ain't $1 million.
Right.
$10,000 ain't $1 million. $10,000 a month.
No business out there.
Huh?
Why you put
No. But don't nobody know because they ain't part of Kentucky. This is not a Kentucky player. Anthony, how do I know about Kentucky players? I'm not there.
I thought you were talking about when Mo was in school.
No. Right now, currently, I know for a fact a player was making $10,000 a month at their place, and he wasn't a big-time player. He was a good player. He wasn't big time. And what would you have done? You was bringing in $10,000 a month. Anthony, $10,000
before NIL or after NIL?
You mean?
You saying if I was making $10,000 a month, like under the table, or you talking?
Oh no. Right now, NIL, you've been taxed on it.
$10,000 a month?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be at UK. $10,000 a month, and I
Yeah.
touch the ball just as much as the quarterback.
I'm just saying. All right.
If it ain't $20,000 or $30,000 a
Whoa,
month,
whoa. Put yourself back in 1995.
okay, 1900s.
1900s, you was making $10,000 a month for your junior year.
I was a cheap guy.
Damn.
I would have got some strippers and stuff. Like I had strippers coming through.
I don't know what, Anthony. 10, and I'm a frugal mom. $10,000 a month? I don't know, man. That first 10,000, I'm splurging. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm getting something now. The rest now, I'm not getting. The rest of the 10,000, I'm saving. But that first 10, shit.
I wasn't into. I probably would put my money. I would invest it. I would find somebody to invest it for me.
That first 10, I'm going on a trip somewhere. That first 10, what?
You take a trip. You playing SEC. You take a trip down south all the time.
No, hold on. Here's the thing. Here's the difference. Is I know I'm getting 11 more of them 10s. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm getting 11. It ain't like, ooh, you might get 10 based on your play, and you might. No. I know I'm getting 11 more of them 10s. That's first 10. I'm going somewhere. I don't know where. But hey, I'm going first class. Mykonos. Somewhere. First 10? Shit.
Now, how old am I at this point?
You are, what was your second year in college? You were 19?
Yeah.
19 years old. That first 10. Anthony. I'm taking that first. I'm going to tell my parents right now. I'm telling my financial advisor, look, I already know who I am, but that first 10 is mine. Y'all can get that other 10 because I'm still getting my school paid for free. I'm still getting all the stuff I'm getting.
You getting your meal money?
Meal money? Yeah. That first 10, don't ask me where it went.
I know where mine is going.
Now,
I'm getting 5 strippers. Back then, you on mute.
Oh man, how'd that happen?
That's the key word. Strippers. Make your mic go on. Strippers.
Hold on. Why strippers when you get 5 girls from campus? And they cheaper.
Hey, females, kids, turn your mics off. You don't pay them to stay. You pay them to leave, man.
That's fair. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. No, you're exactly right. Why 5 though? Why not just 2 or 3?
Because I was thinking $10,000 a piece, but I was like, nope, I'm just gonna get 5. Keep 5,000 for the reasons you said, to travel around. And listen, I'm not that guy, but he's saying if I'm gonna do something exotic, I'm gonna do it.
Get
it out of your system. Do it one time. Get it out of your system. I'm not that type of person. Because I said on here, 3 years ago about getting married?
Yeah.
Nobody ever asked me about that again. Y'all don't even know if I got married or not.
Yeah, you're right. You ain't. I'm gonna tell y'all any of y'all, if y'all are lucky enough to sign a contract and your contract says you're gonna make X amount of dollars, I don't care how old you are, take your first contract and get it all your system. I mean, take your first check and get it all your system. Yeah. Because then you'll be able to be like, man, remember that first check, dog? You're gonna live off of that for some years. If you don't do that, then you'll be like, man, take your first check, do what you need to do with it, and then live through off the other one. Because that first check, dude, when you and that first NFL check I got, it hits different.
Oh,
The only thing that got me though is my locker mate next door to me. His first check had 6 numbers on it. I thought I was the ant. I thought I was doing something.
Right.
Mine had 4 numbers on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
16 weeks. I made, I think league minimum was 180.
Right.
League minimum was 180. After taxes, it wasn't 10,000 after taxes.
Okay, you might be right. You're right.
Remember, they tax you like it's 52 weeks. I only got paid for 16.
You're right. Okay, I got you. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, but his had bam, 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 comma, bam, 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 dot.
That's how Marshall shit was. Marshall shit had 7. His weekly. I mean his weekly has 7 numbers.
Ooh.
Well, we had 2 commas on there, and I'm like, what, man.
He had 2 commas, then a period.
Yeah, man, come on, man. No, at first I will tell you this just so I can get things back on the rails, so I don't have such a bad image. I bought my mom I got my mom a tennis bracelet. I bought my mom a diamond tennis bracelet.
That's what's up.
And a couple other things I paid for. Yeah, I mean, I think I might have paid my car off that I was driving or something.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I did some responsible stuff.
And I'm telling you,
My second paycheck, I got strippers. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just.
So I'm gonna tell y'all.
I get strippers child's grown.
I'm gonna tell y'all. All you young bucks, if you're lucky enough to get a contract, that's all you do. First check is yours. The rest of them, you save. Live like a college student for your first 5 years. If you blessed enough to play that long, you're gonna be living handsomely after, because your career ain't long enough.
If you secure the one thing I learned, and it's funny as hell, I learned this shit from James Posey, 17-year NBA vet. Man, your first check, man, treat yourself. You deserve it because you made it that far. Yep. You don't want to, trick all that money off. And I was like, that's why I bought my Navigator, whatever. All right, cool. I didn't, like you said, live responsibly, because you don't, like, say, you don't know when the last one's gonna be. And you're gonna look back, like, say you got all this gold, and the last thing you want to do is have all this gold, strippers in your past, so-and-so bottles of this champagne and all this. And then everybody else went on about their life. Them strippers going to the next guy. and you sitting here like, man, hey, Mr. Hiles, they want to talk to you upstairs. No, and I'll bring your playbook too.
Grab your playbook.
That's it. Like, you don't get a chance to tell if you buy expensive ass apartment.
Nope.
Buy you a Porsche. You don't get a chance. Hey, look, man. Hey, until I get picked back up, man, I might be a little strong on these payments. You don't get that. So Van is absolutely right. Treat yourself on the first one, because you've accomplished this. You've made it here. Treat yourself. I treated myself. I treated my mom first. And it wasn't no house. I ain't make that type of money. House, but I did buy her a diamond tennis bracelet. And then the rest, and like I said, I ain't even gonna go. I ain't even say that.
You know what's worse? Dog? I don't know if you got it, but one of the dudes who make the team, they come up to man, they did you wrong, dog. They did you wrong.
They let you go.
They let you go down. Man, they did you wrong. Them bastards.
That's
the worst. Man, how they leave? Man, how they let so and so on the team and let you go? You know you play. That's the worst. That's the worst.
Oh man. Woo. Yeah. So those are things I done heard from everybody. Like you said, if you do make it, I don't know how many people here young enough and on that path to make that type of money. Everybody else like our age, so y'all past that age.
You're right. You're right.
And if you're having a rough time, a go at life, relationship, home life, take $2,000 once a month and go out and get you some strippers and hang out with them.
All right, Anthony. All right. Let's get the fuck about
I just know to hang out because they don't care about nothing. They out to have a good time. And then by the time you go back home, your family's you're gonna be like, you know what? I like this peaceful life because they gonna try to do all kind of crazy stuff.
Right.
We'll be, hey, mash that like button, man. Come back. That's why we should have stopped at 11 o'clock.
Right.
Mash the like button, like, subscribe, share, follow. Come back next week.
5 and 5.
So we'll be 5 and 5 next week.
5 and 5.
Hopefully. If we get 5 and 5.
Yeah.
And then we on to something. Once we get 6, it's gonna be it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. So we're gonna keep supporting UK football. We're gonna support UK basketball as well, man. But if y'all decide we want to move on from Stoops, fine with me. Just find a viable option to replace him, and I'm fine with it. And tell Mitch Barnhart we appreciate everything he's done for the university. We appreciate everything he's doing. Well-respected man. With that being said, we'll be back next week. Peace out.